Pokemon hobby has really been on fire lately, and many singles like SIRs and alternate arts have went through the roof. Now this is the perfect time to sell some singles for some extra cash, or like me, just putting it towards sealed product. That's why I've recently sold Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike, the Lugia V from Silver Tempest, and of course the Bubble Mew. What? And now I have been getting asked, what is the best way to sell your singles? And I thought this would be a great time to just show you how in this video. And the card we're going to sell today is the Charizard V alternate art from Brilliant Stars. And I know it's tough to let these go, but it's also a great time to stack the seal collection. And the very first thing we're going to do is check the condition on our card. Now the centering on the front looks pretty good, but that does not matter for condition. We're trying to find any whitening or any scratches on the face of the card, and the front looks really good. Now let's take a look at the back side. Now we can really tell if there's any whitening. We want to check the edges and all four corners, and I'm not seeing anything. This card looks really good, which it should. I did pull it here on the channel. It is packed fresh. Most of the time if you pull a card out of a pack, it's going to be near mint unless there was some kind of damage of you pulling it out the pack. Now let's take a look at the condition grade for raw cards. And first we got near mint, initialed NM. Appear fresh out of the pack with minimum to no signs of wear. May have a few minor imperfections such as slight scratch or minor edge wear, but these are few in number. Finally, surface is largely unmarked and corners are crisp and unblemished. Now let's go through lightly played, initialed LP. Shows several minor and noticeable imperfections. May have some whitening on the edges or corners, minor scuffs or light surface scratches. And finally, should not have major defects like dents, creases, or heavy scratches. Now let's check out moderately played, initialed MP. Our cards have more noticeable flaws, may have more plentiful scratches, scuffs, or noticeable edge wear than a lightly played card. And finally, still typically considered playable in sleeve, but has clear signs of wear. And now I think you get the point. And there is also, at the bottom of the list, heavy played, initialed HP. And of course, damaged or poor, which probably isn't even gradable.
All stations, report damage, report damage.
Now we already know our Charizard is a near mint copy. Now we need to find the market price. And there's three different charts I like to use. And I like to look at all three for we can get an idea what we're going to sell this card at. And number one is TCG Player. Used by most collectors and investors, TCG Player calculates market price by complying data from recent sales from its own marketplace. And they have our Charizard V at $231.30. That's over an 8% increase on the 1 month. And on TCG Player, go to the filter and make sure it's on near mint. And next, I always like to check price charting. And price charting delivers Pokemon market card price by collecting sold listing data from eBay and its own marketplace. And as you can see, price charting has it way lower than TCG Player at $180. And that's a $50 difference. And the reason this is because price charting's market price is not for near mint specifically, but rather an average based on actual sales data. So it can be hard to come up with a market price on raw cards. But I do like how they have all the grades, from a grade 7 all the way up to a PSA 10. And next, one that I really enjoy using, the Collector app. And this is an app you can download from the Play Store. And I really use this to keep track of my whole collection. Raw singles, graded cards, or sealed product. And the Collector app calculates market prices from TCG Player data and eBay sold listings. And you can see here, Collector has it at $231.30, and the exact same price to TCG Player. And now the only thing left to do is to find the easiest and cheapest way to sell our Charizard V.
I gotta sell some of my old stuff.
Well, now we do know that the Collector app and TCG Player both have this card market price at $231.30. And I think with this card being so clean and so well centered that we're gonna list this card for $230. And I don't think we're gonna have any problem selling it. Now, where do we sell it?
Big sale, huge sale.
And the first way we're going to stay with TCG Player, a leading online marketplace for trading card games. And to do that, just go to tcgplayer.com and start by creating a seller's account by providing your personal and payment information. Then just use the seller's portal to find your cards in the catalog. Then list them with their conditions and their prices. And then all you have to do is ship them to the buyers after they've been sold. Sounds pretty easy, but there is a catch. TCG Player charges fees on successful sales. But that's okay, right? They're doing all the work for you. But let's just look at the fees. And the first one, it's a marketplace commission fee. This is a percentage of the order subtotal that TCG Player takes from facilitating the sale. The rate varies depending on your account type. Direct sellers will pay a fee as high as 10.25%. And that is not all. You must also pay a transaction fee. This is a flat fee that covers payment processing costs. And this is calculated by another 2.5% of the total order cost. And they're not done yet. On top of the 10.25% and the 2.5%, there's a 30-cent transaction fee. What? Now, how much money would we actually get back if we sold our Charizard V for $230? Subtract 10.25%, then subtract another 2.5%, and then finally subtract 30 more cents. And now the total we will be getting back is 295 cents. Now let's look at another option, eBay. And just like TCG Player, there are also fees. But this time it's going to be a flat selling fee at 13.25% plus a 30-cent order fee. Now eBay would take out even 1% more than TCG Player. So now our $230 card, subtract 13.25% plus take away another 30 cents, we would only get back $199.22.
Between entry fees and transaction fees and penalty fees.
Now there is a way you can eliminate all the fees altogether. And this is a route I took. And let me show you how. Facebook Marketplace. There is a small fee of 5% plus 40 cents on top of it. And that's if you're gonna ship out the card. But what we're gonna do today is to find somebody locally. The customer pays cash and there is no fee. And we end up saving 30 bucks. And the first thing we're gonna do is take a picture of our card for our listing. So we want a nice picture of the front and then again of the back. And then what I like to do is hit record and take a quick video showing the edges and the corners of the card, front and back. And with this card being so good, we want to show it all. And now the next thing we're going to do is create a listing for our Charizard V from Facebook Marketplace. And let's just type in Charizard from Brilliant Stars just to see if anybody else is selling this card. And I see the base set Charizard, Gold Star Charizard, another base set. There's a shiny Mewtwo there, Charizard UPC, Classic Collection Box. There's a base set pack with Charizard artwork, but I'm not seeing any Charizard V alternate arts from Brilliant Stars. Let's go back to the home page and we're going to click on create listing, and I'm going to click add photos or videos. I'm going to go to the video we recorded earlier showing the edges and the corners of the card. Now click on the front and the back of the pictures. Now we got our pictures and our video loaded. Now for a title, we're going to put Charizard alternate art from Brilliant Stars. Our price, we know we're putting $230. Category, we'll put antique and collectible toys. Edition, used like new. And now a description. Selling my Charizard alt from Brilliant Stars. Pulled myself on my YouTube channel. Immediately sleeved and top loaded. There's even an AI that can help you write it. Now it's time to hit publish. Now before anybody sees our post, it will go through a review. This should take less than an hour.
We wait.
Now our listing is live. Now we wait for a response. And we got our first message. Now we click on chat to answer. Then click the message in your inbox. And 160? I don't think so. And don't worry, you will get low ball offers. We'll send a message back. No, this card is very clean. And he sends a message back now offering 180. He then says, I'm looking to gift it to my nephew for his birthday. And if he's telling the truth, that's cool, but we still cannot go that low. And I put, I understand, but I need at least 215. That's gotta be the lowest we'll take. And he replies back, no worries, get your money. Appreciate you getting back to me. We get another message, is this still available? And another one, hi, how's it going? Just wanted to know if you would like to trade for it. I had to put, I'm sorry, I really just need the cash right now. And we got message after message asking for trades. And then one offered 100 cash, 130 in sealed product. Nope. And then we got a message, would you do 200? And I put, I think 215 would be the lowest I can go. It's a very clean card. And he comes back and says, that sounds good then, man. I can do that. Now, after all the searching and all the fees, we finally found the cheapest way to sell our Charizard V. There's no shipping and no stamp. Sold! And the buyer came right to our door.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
Now, the buyer we did meet, we have sold to before and works at our local Family Dollar. And I do recommend if you are going to meet somebody, use caution. Meet somewhere that's well lit, like a Walmart or even a police station. And if you're going to have them come to your house, make sure you really know them. On Facebook Marketplace, you can visit any buyer's profile. Make sure they've been active for a long time and check their ratings. And good luck to all your future sales. Peace.